Don't worry about the past. Don't think about the future. Don't worry about the future. Just rest in the present nature of your mind. Like golden fish swim in the water, Like we swim in our divine nature. Don't worry about the past. Don't think about the past. Past is dead, And don't worry and don't think about future, because future is blind. Future does not yet exist. Our worry, thinking too much our future will not help our future. More worry for the future, more thinking of the future will confuse our future, So just simply rest in the present nature of mind. Home. Don't think about the past, don't think about the future, don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. Just simply rest in the nature of your divine soul. Simply rest in the present nature of your divine soul. Just in one instant, swim in your divine nature. Divine nature. Divine nature of mind is forever loving nature. Just swim in that divine nature of mind, which is forever loving nature. Swim. Rest there. Like spiritual orgasm. I will try my best to enlighten you, okay? Yes. Ancient time, Guru Padmasambhava teach this same technique and enlightened many Tibetans. Those Tibetans are great people. They met the divine master, Guru Padmasambhava. They received the divine teaching from Guru Padmasambhava, and those Tibetan people, they practice the teaching with so much devotion, with so much belief, So the teaching is the same. Time is changed, It's more than 2,000 years since Guru Padmasambhava came in this world, in Tibet, enlightened a lot of Tibetans. Now, time after 2,000 years, the teachings of Guru Padmasambhava still remains very powerfully, and there's great masters who practice this teaching as rich enlightenment. They become one with Guru Padmasambhava, and now they are giving this teaching, the same teaching what Guru Padmasambhava gave to the Tibetans. You are receiving the same teaching, So don't worry about past. Don't worry about past. Don't think about past. Past is dead. Past means just one instant before. One instant before it's past. All is dead. Don't worry. Don't think about past. Of course, what you have learned from your past, you learn. So you will not repeat the mistake that you have doing in past time. What we can learn from our past is not to repeat the same mistake that we have doing in past. And don't bring the bad habit of your past. And don't practice don't repeat the mistake that you have done in past. So from your past, you learn what mistake you have done. You will not repeat this mistake. And all the good things that you've done, just keep on continuing. Keep on doing it. So this much you can learn from the past. Otherwise, past is dead. So don't worry, don't think, don't worry about past. Release your past. So again, don't worry and don't think about future, because future is not in our hand. Future is unpredictable. So don't worry too much about future. Don't think about future. Don't waste too much time for future. So now, simply rest in the present nature of your mind. Simply rest in the present nature of your mind, of the divine soul of yourself. The present nature of mind, like this. Present nature of soul or mind is forever loving nature. So just swim in the present nature of mind, which is forever loving nature. Swim and rest there forever. So that's why we say if your present is bright, your future is bright. You know? Because too much worry, too much thinking about future will confuse our present, you know, will disturb our present. So instead you worry for future, instead of thinking for future, you just simply rest in the present nature of mind of loving nature. Just rest in present nature of mind. Keep your present nature of mind with full of love, full of peace, full of inner freedom, full of enlightenment. Keep your present nature of mind as clear as possible, as enlightened as possible, as peaceful as possible, and as awakened as possible. Because if your present mind is with full of love, with full of peace, with full of enlightenment, with full of universal freedom, this present nature, which is in resting in peace, resting in enlightenment, resting in a universal freedom, this present nature of mind will guide our future. You know? So if we can keep a present nature of mind as peaceful as possible, as awakened as possible, as universal free as possible, and loving as possible, this present nature of mind, which is in loving nature, which is in awakened state, will guide our future to be absolutely bright. So that's why if your present is bright, your future is bright. So keep your present nature of mind as peaceful as possible, as loving as possible, as enlightened as possible, as freedom as possible. Because present nature of mind is protector of our present nature of mind, which is loving nature, present nature of mind, which is a freedom nature, present nature of mind, which is enlightenment nature, present nature of mind which is in a peaceful nature, will guide us forever, will protect us forever. And present nature of mind, which is a loving nature, will also protect others. Present nature of mind, which is a loving nature, will also serve others, you know, love others, protect others. Because present nature of mind, which is forever loving nature, if you can keep that loving nature of your present mind, that present nature of mind, which you keep in the loving nature, will guide yourself forever, protect you forever, yourself forever, and will guide and protect and serve other beings forever. The present nature of mind, which is forever loving nature, is source of happiness, source of protection, source of service, source of happiness for yourself and for all other beings. So keep your present nature of mind absolute awakened state. Om Hum. So the present nature of mind is a Buddha nature. Present nature of mind is a loving nature. Present nature of mind is a God nature. Present nature of mind is a universal peace, harmony nature. Present nature of mind is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. Present nature of mind is forever universal freedom nature. Oh my God, we are so rich in our present, you know. Nature of mind. Nature of mind is Lord of all phenomena. Nature of our mind is master of all phenomena. Nature of mind, which is forever loving nature, is a master of all phenomena. Nature of mind, which is forever loving nature, is a protector of all sentient beings. So now I will recite this mantra to remove your obstacles, okay? To purify your negative karma and purify your body, speech, and mind. Mantra Om purify your body and transform your body into white light. And mantra A purify your speech and transform your speech into divine red light. Mantra Hum will purify your ignorance and egoism, and mantra Hum will bless your mind to realize the divine nature of your mind, which is forever loving nature and which is forever enlightenment nature. So mantra Oma Ahung purify our body mind. Mantra Oma Ahung transform our body mind. And mantra Oma Ahung will enlighten our body mind. Now we are not enjoying our divine body mind. We have a divine body mind. Absolutely divine, absolutely perfect body mind we have, which is our divine nature. But now we are not enjoying it because we are enjoying only the impure body mind, impure. Because our mind is not free from ignorance, our mind is not free from egoism, and our body is not free from suffering and fear. So our speech also very limited. So now we are enjoying, or we are experiencing the impure body mind. This impure body mind is not our nature. It is not our divine nature. Actually, we have a divine body mind. We have a divine body, which we have everlasting divine body. We have everlasting perfect divine body, and we have everlasting perfect divine speech, and we have everlasting perfect divine soul. No, so this perfect divine body mind of ourselves is there since beginningless time until forever, and we are free to realize it, enjoy it. You know. So I will introduce you what is our divine body. Okay. The white light and the universal everlasting peace and harmony is our divine body. White light, you know. White light is a divine body of an angel, you know. The white light and the universal everlasting peace harmony is our divine body. And we have this divine body, which is white light and universal peace harmony is our divine body since beginningless time until forever. And we are free to enjoy our divine body, which is white light and universal peace harmony. But our ignorance, our egoism, our negative karma, our ignorant, until this ignorant egoism is purified, we don't enjoy our divine body, which is a white light and universal peace harmony. So in order to enjoy our divine body, which is white light, in order to enjoy our divine body, which is universal everlasting peace harmony, we must purify the egoism and purify the ignorant. So after we purify our ignorant, after we purify our egoism, then we will able to enjoy our divine body, which is white light and universal peace harmony. So it's very important that we have that we start today. You got this teaching, you got this introduction, that we have a divine body. You know, our divine body is white light, and which white light, which essence is universal peace harmony. So now you can believe I have a divine body. Master introduced me that our divine body. So we have a divine body. We have a body of light, white light. No? So now you can say you try not to believe that you have impure body. You try not to believe your impure body, that you have body with the flesh, bone, and blood. That you try not to believe your impure body. Try to accommodate, try to believe that you have a divine body and a white light body. You have a white light body, and you try to transform your body into white light. Now you have white light body. We have an angel's body, white light body. Body which never die, which never get old, which never change. It's everlasting white light body. Like Lord Jesus Christ, after he passed away, after 3 days, Lord Jesus Christ come back in the form of white light. Like Buddha Shakyamuni countless enlightened masters, after they die, they achieve their divine body of white light and body of universal peace, harmony, and then they become divine angel. So now we have this divine body already. So that's why we try to say, oh, I don't have physical body, I don't have body, impure body, I don't have the body which is flesh, bone and blood, the body which can get old, which body one day that can die also. So say, I don't have this body, I have a divine body. My body is my divine body, white light, which essence is universal peace, harmony. You have a divine body which is a white light, and universal peace, harmony is your divine body. So saying you transform your physical body into white light, and you achieve your divine body, white light, and achieve universal peace, harmony. Now you become a living angel. So try not to believe that we have physical body. Try to believe that we have a divine body, white light body, angel's body, and universal everlasting peace, harmony is our divine body. White light is our divine body. We don't have physical body. This physical body is our physical body is a shadow of our karma. So try not to believe that we have a physical body. We have a divine white light body, and we have the essence of our divine body is universal peace, harmony. Mantra purify the negative energy, suffering, and negative energy of your physical body, and transform your body into divine body of white light, and you achieve universal peace, harmony. Our physical body is full of suffering, it is a basis of suffering, basis of fear, basis of change. Our physical body is not a right body to accommodate. We must believe that we have an angel's body. We have a body of white light. Our divine body is white light, white angel's body, which is white light angel's body, and which essence is universal peace, harmony. So this technique, last time Guru Padmasambhava showed these Tibetans. Many Tibetans, they transform their physical body into white light. They reach enlightenment. They become a rainbow body, Now this is the technique. Of course, the Danish people are more smart than Tibetans, I hope. So the Tibetans, they practice this and they reach enlightenment. Of course, Danish people can reach enlightenment. You are much more smart, much more intelligent, much more informed. So I want all of you to try to visualize, try to believe that you have a white light body. You don't have a physical body. Your physical body transforms into white light body, and you achieve universal peace, harmony, which is our divine body. And that white light, which is our divine body, is forever youthful. It's forever youthful. The white light body, which is our divine body, which is white light and universal peace, harmony, is beyond change, beyond old, beyond suffering, beyond anything change. It's everlasting body. We all have an everlasting angel's body, which is the body of white light, and which essence is universal peace, harmony. And this is the ultimate healing. This is ultimate healing. So we are what we believe. I must tell you something. We are what we believe. If we believe we are bad, we become bad because we believe wrongly. When we believe we are perfect, we are divine, we are pure, we are perfect. If we believe this, we become this. We become perfect, we become absolutely pure, absolutely divine, absolutely enlightened, absolutely great. So we become what we believe. So that's why wrong belief Wrong beliefs is source of suffering, source of problems, source of fear, because we believe that we have physical body which is subject to change, subject to get sick, get old. We believe impurities. So believing in impurity is negative believing. Negative believing bring all kind of fear, all kind of suffering. So now we exchange our believing. Says instead of believing in impurities, we believe that we are forever pure. We have a divine body of white light, and our divine body, we have white light divine body, we have angel's body, we have perfect body of a white light, and achieve universal peace, harmony is our divine body. Now I will introduce you our divine speech. We have a divine speech. This divine body, divine speech, divine mind of ourselves is since beginningless time until forever. It is our divine body's mind is there as our divine treasure, as our divine quality, as our divine nature is forever there. But until you remove your ignorance, purify your egoism, you cannot reach your divine essence, divine body's mind. You know, the ignorant and egoism will not let us to enjoy our divine body's mind. You know. So when we start to believe that we have a divine body, which is white light and universal peace, harmony, the ignorant cannot survive. You know? When the light of sun appears, radiate from the sky, the darkness will not survive. Like that, when we start to believe our divine body, which is a universal peace, harmony, when we start to believe our divine body, which is a white light body, the ignorant, the misunderstanding will run away forever, will purify forever. So now I will introduce the divine speech. Our divine speech, universal everlasting freedom, is our divine speech. And in the form, red light, wisdom red light, and universal everlasting freedom is our divine speech. Universal everlasting freedom and red light is our divine speech since beginningless time until forever. Our divine nature will never change. Our divine quality of our divine body's mind will never change. It is there since beginningless time, and we are free to realize it, enjoy it. But until we remove, purify the ignorance and egoism, we will not able to enjoy our divine body and speech. You know, our divine speech is universal everlasting freedom is our divine speech. The red light and universal everlasting freedom is our divine speech. So now, our divine soul, or divine mind, or divine spirit, or divine nature or mind, the universal forever loving nature and the great bliss enlightenment is our divine soul. You know? Our divine soul, our divine mind have two qualities: universal forever loving heart, universal forever loving nature of our mind, and universal forever great bliss enlightenment nature. Our soul, our nature of mind has two qualities. First quality is that nature of mind or nature of our soul is forever loving nature, first quality. Second quality of our divine soul or divine mind is universal great bliss enlightenment, is divine nature of our mind. So divine quality of nature of mind has two qualities: quality of universal loving heart and quality of the wisdom, quality of the great bliss enlightenment. The great bliss enlightenment and the universal loving heart is the divine quality of our divine soul, divine quality of nature of mind. Om Hung. So mantra Om purify our body and transform our body into white light and universal peace, harmony. Mantra A purify our speech and transform our speech into red light and achieve universal everlasting freedom. Mantra Hung purify our ignorant. Mantra Hung purify our ignorant and egoism and transform our soul, or nature of mind, into great bliss enlightenment and forever loving heart. So this mantra Om Ahung is a mantra that our bodies, divine bodies mind, and the divine bodies mind all the Buddhas, divine bodies mind all divine deities, divine bodies mind all the divine angels, divine bodies mind all enlightened masters, and our divine bodies mind, which is our divine nature. All this mantra Om is come in everyone's divine body's mind, come in the form of mantra Om Ahung, in order to bless everyone to realize our divine body's mind and reach enlightenment. So mantra Om Ahung is an emanation. Like God can come in form of human being, Buddhas can come in form of human being and teach all human beings, protect all human beings. Like that, the Buddhas, the universal loving heart of Buddhas can come in form of mantra. So this mantra Om Ahung is a divine emanation of a divine body's mind. All the Buddhas come in form of mantra. So whoever use this mantra Om Ahung, they have a chance to purify their body's mind. They have a chance to transform their body's mind, and they have a chance to reach enlightenment of their body's mind. So this mantra Om Ahung is a emanation of Buddha, loving heart, emanation of God, emanation of all enlightened masters. They all come in form of mantra Om Ahung in order to purify our body's mind, in order to transform our body's mind, and in order to enlighten our body's mind. Om Ahung. Mantra Om purify the physical suffering and negative energy of our body. Mantra Om transform our body into white light and achieve universal peace, harmony. Mantra A purify our speech and transform our speech into red light and achieve universal everlasting freedom. Mantra Hung purify our ignorance and egoism and transform our divine soul into divine nature of mind. Transform our divine soul into universal loving heart and great bliss enlightenment. Om Ahung. So actually with this mantra I'm also helping you. I help you to purify your body's mind with this mantra, and I also help you to transform your body's mind, and I help you to enlighten your body's mind. So, great bliss enlightenment is our divine nature. Universal everlasting loving heart is our divine nature. Universal peace and harmony is our divine nature. Universal everlasting freedom is our divine nature. Universal great bliss enlightenment and universal loving heart is our divine nature. This is our nature. We are forever loving nature. We are forever universal peace, harmony nature. We are forever great bliss enlightenment nature. We are forever universal freedom nature. This is our nature. Nobody can take away our nature. No? But until we purify our egoism and ignorance, until we practice universal loving heart and purify our egoism, and until we practice the wisdom and enlightenment and purify our ignorance, we cannot reach our divine body's mind. Because our egoism, ignorance, which is not purified, will obscure us. So the practice of universal loving heart will purify our egoism, and the practice of the wisdom enlightenment will purify our ignorance. So when our ignorance and egoism is purified, then we are free to enjoy our divine body, which is universal peace, harmony forever. Then we are free to enjoy our divine speech, which is universal everlasting freedom forever. Then we are free to enjoy our divine soul, which is forever loving heart and great bliss enlightenment. Then we are free. Then we are free. Otherwise, the ignorant and the misunderstanding, our ignorance, our misunderstanding, our egoism, our anger, our greediness, our desire, our wrong thinking, negative thoughts, and our wrongdoing, like all the negative karmas, will not let us to enjoy our divine nature, divine truth, our divine essence, until we purify it. So, the wisdom enlightenment will purify. The wisdom enlightenment purify your ignorant. Like now what I'm talking is the wisdom enlightenment. So now you know. Today this little master introduced you that we have a divine body mind. Before we don't know, now you know. Now this ignorant that you don't know, say goodbye. Ignorant. That we don't know that we have a divine body mind. We don't know that we have a perfect divine body mind. That we don't know that universal everlasting peace, harmony is our divine body. We don't know that universal everlasting freedom is our divine speech. We don't know that universal forever loving heart is our divine heart, divine soul. So we don't know this. Now you know it. Now you believe it and practice it. And you reach there. And you reach there. Like ignorant, you don't know how to drive a car. I also don't know how to drive a bicycle also. So this ignorant. So some people can enjoy having bicycles, like riding a bicycle. Some people they enjoy to drive a car. Others they enjoy to drive an aeroplane also. So everybody is free to learn this technique. Because the technique is there too. So now the technique, how to reach our divine body's mind. To learn this divine technique, you need a spiritual master. You need a spiritual master who is absolutely compassionate, who is absolutely kind, and our spiritual master who is absolutely wise and enlightened. So if you meet an enlightened, universal loving-hearted, enlightened spiritual master, and if you take chance to receive the teaching from that spiritual master, and if you start practice this teaching, we all can reach enlightenment. We all are free to reach enlightenment. We are all free to become a Buddha. We are all free to become a perfect being. So the wisdom of enlightenment, which can purify your ignorant, this wisdom enlightenment, this divine knowledge, this divine wisdom enlightenment, which can purify your ignorant, you can hear this from your spiritual master. First you hear this divine wisdom enlightenment through your spiritual master. And then you believe in it and you practice this wisdom enlightenment. And then you will purify all your ignorant. And you will realize nature of your soul, nature of your mind, which is forever loving nature. And you will enjoy and realize nature of your mind, which is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. And you will enjoy forever enjoy your divine body, which is universal peace, harmony. You will enjoy forever. You will enjoy the universal everlasting freedom, which is our divine speech. And then you will forever enjoy your divine soul, which is forever loving heart and forever great bliss, enlightenment. Then we enjoy. So to meet a spiritual master and then receive the teachings, and then you can learn this divine wisdom, divine technique, and practice it. And then you are free to purify your body's mind. And then you are free to transform your body's mind. And then you are free to enlighten your body's mind. And you are free to realize your divine heart, which is a forever loving heart. We are free to enjoy our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. And we are forever free to enjoy our divine quality, which is great bliss, enlightenment. Nature of your mind is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. Nature of mind is forever loving nature. And all these phenomena are energy of nature of our mind, which is forever loving nature. These all phenomena are game or display. These all phenomena are play or game of nature of your mind, which is forever loving nature. All these phenomena of whole cosmos, they are energy of nature of your mind, which is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. All phenomena of whole cosmos, they are projection of nature of our mind, which is forever universal peace, harmony nature. Nature of mind, which is forever universal freedom nature. So as nature of mind is forever loving nature, all these phenomena are also phenomena of love. As nature of mind is forever universal peace, harmony nature, so all these phenomena are also phenomena of peace and harmony. as nature of our mind is forever universal freedom nature, so all these phenomena of whole cosmos, they are phenomena of universal everlasting freedom. The nature, as nature of our mind is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. So all these phenomena which are projection or energy of nature of mind are there. These all phenomena are phenomena of a great bliss enlightenment. Oh my God. You know? Om Hum. Sugan Janame Amra Debe Boje Jame Megan Nave Bola Number Shemba Maze So the ego attachment, dualistic fixation, ego attachment is our greatest poison. It is our greatest destruction. Ego attachment, dualistic fixation is our greatest obstacle. It's our greatest hindrance. So that's why we have to purify the ego attachment, no? Thinking that we ego attachment. So we misbelieve, we misunderstood that we think we exist, you know. We think that self exists. Ego exists. I exist. I exist. That's why I have to die. I have to experience suffering of death. I exist because we believe, we misbelieve, we believe that we exist. That's why when we start to believe that we exist, then the suffering exists, fear also exists, problem also exists. Then this anger also exists, greediness also exists, and the crimes, sins are exist. You know? So the self-realization. That's why we need to realize who self-realization. We must have a self-realization of our truth. Do we exist or we don't? We never exist. So if we believe that we exist, then all the problem exists, all the fear exists, all the suffering exists, all the problem exists, all this anger, desire, this greediness, everything exists. So if we believe that we exist, then this belief that we exist is a source of suffering, source of fear. So now that's why we must believe that we don't exist. It's difficult to believe, huh? But this is the best belief, that we don't exist. We are space. Like yesterday I told, we are space. Balloon don't exist. You know, balloon, as in the balloon, in the sky we send thousands of balloons. Huh? So in this balloon, every balloon inside got a small space, small sky, small air, small wind they have. So until this balloon is explored or burst, the little space inside the balloon, little air inside the balloon will never experience the universal space. They will never become universal because they are imprisoned. This little sky, little air inside balloon will always remain like prison. For one day, if this balloon bursts, then this little space in the balloon, the air in the balloon will become universal. Then they are free from prison. Huh? So when we realize that we don't exist, we are like space. We are beyond existence. Nature of mind is space nature. Nature of mind is emptiness nature. No? Nature of mind is like nature of mind is a energy energy which is space, energy which is emptiness. So nature of mind is inner space of universal freedom. Nature of mind of inner space of universal peace, harmony. Nature of mind is inner space of universal loving nature. Nature of mind is inner space of universal great peace, enlightenment nature. So we don't have self. We are free from self. The self never exists. Ego never exists. So when we realize that we never exist, when we realize that we don't exist, and then the realization of selflessness will peel out all the shell, peel out of the cover, and the realization of selflessness, the realization of selflessness will help you to reach our divine essence, to reach our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. The moment we realize that we don't never exist, the moment we realize we never exist before, we don't exist now, and we will never exist in future. And there's such thing, self never exists before, never exists now, and never exists in future. So when we realize this, then that moment, we will immediately, when we realize that we don't exist, when we get the realization of selflessness, then that same moment you will realize your divine nature, which is forever loving nature. Ego, selfishness, goodbye, forever, and reach your divine essence, divine nature, which is forever loving nature. So in order to realize our divine nature, which is forever loving nature, we have to realize, we have to peel the shell of ego. We have to peel the shell of self. When we realize that we don't exist, ego never exists before, ego never exists now, and it will never exist future. When we realize the selflessness of ourselves, that same moment we will reach our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. That moment we will reach our divine nature, which is forever enlightenment nature. That moment we will reach our divine nature, which is forever universal freedom nature and universal peace, harmony nature. So that's why you have to sacrifice yourself. Self must be sacrificed. Like Lord Jesus Christ become one with the God after he crucify his egoism. So with this egoism, with this self-existence and egoism, our egoism, and that we misunderstood that we self-exist, ego exists. As long as we think that we exist, ego exists, self exists, the existence, believing in existence of self will never let us to become one with the God, and the acceptance of egoism and self will never let us to become Buddha also. Because the existence of self, believing that we exist, our ego exists, this wrong thought thing will separate us from our God, from our divine nature, from our divine Buddha nature, from our divine loving nature. It's the self-existence. Egoism is the greatest barrier, greatest obstacle. Until you sacrifice this ego, until you transform this ego, until you purify this ego, until you realize that ego never exists before, ego never exists now, and ego will never exist until you get the realization of selflessness, we will never become one with the God, we will never become a Buddha, we can never reach enlightenment, we can never reach our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. So it's absolutely compulsory to sacrifice our egoism. Sacrifice egoism doesn't mean to suicide, Sacrifice our egoism means to realize that we don't exist. To realize self never exists before, doesn't exist now, and will never exist future. So the moment we realize we self never exist, that same moment we will realize our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. The moment our egoism is cut off, dualistic egoism is cut off or is freed, then we can jump. We can jump in our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. Then we can reach our divine nature, which is forever enlightenment nature, which is forever God nature, which is forever Buddha nature. So if you want to become one with God, if you want to reach enlightenment, if you want to become Buddha, it is 100% absolutely necessary to delete your egoism, no? Delete, to delete it, no? This is absolutely important. But you can delete this joyfully, no? You don't have to make a suicide. You don't have, just realize it. Yesterday I told you already that we are all space nature. We are all space. Nature of mind is space nature. Nature of mind is emptiness nature. So when you realize nature of your mind is space nature, nature of your mind is emptiness nature, then you realize self never exists, you know. We have a divine self, you know. We have a divine self. Divine self is the universal, everlasting, forever loving nature is our divine self. Universal, everlasting, great bliss, enlightenment nature is our divine self. Divine self. So we have to, what we have to purify is we have to purify the impure self, no? Self. Existence of self with so much fear, so much suffering, so much ignorance, so much greediness, so much anger, so many negative thoughts. These impure self must be purified, you know, until we reach our divine self, divine soul, divine self, which is forever loving nature, which is forever enlightenment nature, which is forever universal freedom nature. So we have, maybe I should speak in this way, it's easier to understand you. We have an impure self. Self is impure, related with our egoism, self which is related with our anger, self which is related with our greediness, self which is related with our desire, self which is related with our fear and suffering. These self never exist before. These self must be sacrificed. No? By developing pure thoughts. So developing pure vision, pure thoughts, it's like nature of our mind, nature of our soul is forever loving nature. So anything which is not loving nature is not our nature. No? Hate is not our nature. Anger is not our nature. Selfishness is not our nature. Greediness is not our nature. Selfishness is not our nature. These are our obstacles. We have to purify it. We have to get rid of it. We have a divine self. No? The universe everlasting, universe everlasting loving nature is our divine soul. Universe everlasting loving heart is our divine soul, divine heart. So more we believe our divine nature of our mind, which is forever loving nature, more we believe that nature of mind, which is forever freedom nature, enlightenment nature, and great bliss, enlightenment nature, there's all things which is unnatural, which is superficial, will disappear forever. When we start to believe our divine nature, divine truth, which is forever loving nature, which is forever universal peace, harmony nature, which is forever universal freedom nature, which is forever universal great bliss, enlightenment nature, more we believe in our divine nature, more we can get rid of all the obstacles, all the hindrance, you know, which made us superficial, which made us, they will disappear. When we believe, more we believe in our divine nature, more we believe in our divine truth, more we get rid of all the superficial things, which is not truthful, which is not our nature. Things which is unnatural, untruthful will disappear from us forever. More we believe our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. More we believe our divine nature, which is forever universal peace, harmony nature. More we believe in our divine nature, which is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. All the unnatural things, all the obstacles, all the superficial things will disappear. All the obstacles will disappear forever from our heart. The more we believe our divine nature, which is forever loving nature, That's why you sit down and say, nature of mind is forever living nature. Sit down and meditate. Say, nature of mind is forever universal peace, harmony, nature. Nature of mind is forever Buddha nature. Nature of mind is forever Almighty Holy God, Father nature. Nature of mind is forever loving nature. So more you believe in your divine nature, all the obstacles which are unnatural will run away forever. And we will absolutely reach our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. We will reach our divine heart, which is forever loving heart. We will reach our divine quality, which is forever great bliss, enlightenment nature. We will reach our divine quality, divine nature, which is forever universal peace, harmony nature. Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Now I'm helping all of you to remove your obstacles and purify your negative karma. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. So the teaching with me is a working hour, you know. I'm not just giving teaching, you know, like in university. How many people have been in university? I study 15 years in university. I get boring, you know. Oh my God, this intellectual thefts now no limit, you know. So now we are going to the point. We must get self-realization, you know. So when I'm giving teaching, actually I'm working with your mind to purify your ignorance, to purify your egoism, to remove your obstacles and introduce your divine nature, which is forever loving nature. Introduce the nature of your soul, which is forever loving nature. So I'm working for you, okay? Actually I'm working for you. It's like working hours, you know. So I suppose that you are dealing with a living master, you know. Sometimes you read the books, and you get good impression. You read a book. So you are not just reading the books, you know. You are dealing with a living master which can purify you forever. You are dealing with a living master which can guide you forever. You are dealing with a spiritual living master who can transform you forever, who can bless you forever, and who can enlighten you forever, you know. So it is good that you recognize that you are all absolutely fortunate, you know? Absolutely fortunate that you're able to come here, you know. Then you will get an everlasting reward by coming here today. All of you will get everlasting reward, you know, that all of you able to purify your ignorance, able to purify our egoism, and ignorance. We have a generally speaking, we have a divine Holy Father and Holy Mother, no? Divine Holy Father, we have in our divine nature, we have two divine nature. We have a divine Holy Father nature. It's our nature. Nobody can take away from us. We have a divine Holy Father nature. The universal loving heart, which is our divine heart, universal forever loving nature, which is divine nature of mind, is a Holy Father. Holy Father within ourselves, you know. So universal forever loving heart and universal forever loving nature of our mind is a Holy Father within us, within ourselves, you know. And now we have a Holy Mother also, which is related with our divine nature. The great bliss of enlightenment, the great bliss of wisdom of enlightenment, the wisdom of enlightenment is our Holy Mother, you know. So we have a like in Chinese we say yin and yang, or something like this, you know. In every religion you have Holy Father and Holy Mother, but this Holy Father is not Holy Father outside. Holy Father, Holy Mother outside. It's not outside. It's inner Holy Father. Our universal loving heart, which is Holy Father, and our universal loving nature of our soul, loving nature of our mind, is a forever universal loving nature of our mind, is a Holy Father within us. And the wisdom enlightenment is Holy Mother. So this Holy Father and Holy Mother give birth of Buddha, give birth of universal freedom, give birth of everlasting happiness, give birth of everlasting great bliss enlightenment. So these two divine holy divine Holy Father of nature of mind, divine Holy Mother nature of mind, is antidote of evil parent, evil mother and father. Evil mother and father, of course, mother will never become evil. There's no father which is evil, but ignorant is evil mother. Egoism is evil father. So in evil egoism, evil father, egoism, and evil mother, ignorant, give birth of anger, give birth of all these 6 negative emotions, give birth of all this fear and suffering. So the evil father, egoism, and evil mother, ignorant, give birth of all the negative emotion, give birth of all the negative action, give birth of fear and suffering. No? And this evil father, which is ignorant, and the evil father, which is egoism, evil mother, which is ignorant, this is not our nature. It is superficial. It is an obstacle. No? So now, Holy Father, inner Holy Father, which is universal loving heart, is antidote of evil father, egoism. No? Our inner Holy Father, which is forever loving heart, by practicing it, we can overcome, we can purify the evil father, which is egoism. And our inner Holy Mother, which is the wisdom enlightenment, by practicing it, we can overcome the evil mother, which is ignorant. No? So actually we have the fruit, we have the foundation, we have the path, we have the fruit within ourselves. Our nature of mind, which is forever loving nature, which is our inner Holy Father, by practicing this universal loving heart, by practicing forgiveness, by practicing tolerance, by practicing universal loving heart, we can absolutely purify our evil father, egoism. Because egoism is a liar. You know, egoism is a deceiver. So in front of the divine truth of a universal loving heart, the egoism, lie, deceiving egoism cannot prove that he exists. You know? Egoism cannot prove, liar cannot prove that he is true. No? Because egoism is a liar. Until we practice universal loving heart, the egoism bring all the fear, suffering. Egoism bring all the angers, all the greediness. The egoism will create countless suffering and fear to us. One day, when we practice the universal loving heart, which is our divine Holy Father, when we start to practice universal loving heart, when we start to practice tolerance and forgiveness, the evil egoism cannot survive. The evil egoism will be forever purified, forever diminished. No? No, the evil mother, the ignorant who misguide us, who mislead us, ignorant who is responsible to experience all kinds of suffering and fear in our life. So moment we practice the wisdom enlightenment, moment we practice the inner light of wisdom enlightenment, the darkness of ignorance cannot survive. You know? The darkness of ignorance and the darkness of ignorance and egoism cheat us, misguide us, deceive us. And we experience countless suffering and fear every lifetime, since beginningless time until now. No? It can deceive us. It can cheat us and give us countless fear and suffering. But once you start to practice your divine Holy Father nature, which is forever loving nature, when you start practice universal loving heart, when you start practice the wisdom enlightenment, then this practice of wisdom enlightenment and practice of universal loving heart will purify our egoism, ignorance forever. No? And this practice of universal loving heart, practice of wisdom enlightenment will introduce our divine nature, which is forever loving nature. Introduce our divine quality, which is forever great peace, enlightenment quality. Introduce our divine nature, which is forever universal peace, harmony nature. So when the ignorant and egoism is purified by the practice of universal loving heart and by the practice of wisdom enlightenment, then we become Buddha. Then we become perfect enlightened being. No? So there's some practice. Ego attachment to collapse, to break or collapse down the ego attachment and dualistic fixation. So there's two techniques. First technique, how to collapse down, how to purify our ego attachment, how to purify our dualistic fixation. No, duality fixation and ego attachment is our greatest obstacle, our greatest obstacle. So in order to purify this ego attachment and duality fixation, we must know two things. First is the this all phenomena of the dream. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. No? So nothing is real. Nothing is real. So when you realize nothing is real, then ego attachment become less. We have less ego attachment. When we realize nothing is real, everything is like a dream, then our duality fixation is less, reduced. And then more we realize that life is not real, everything is like a dream, everything is not real, everything is like a dream, more we get free from the fixation. We get free from ego attachment. Our mind gets so much space, so much inner freedom. Yes, thanks God that nothing is real. No? If everything is real, oh my God, there's no way out. Thanks God, nothing is real, you know. So when you realize nothing is real, you will peel the shell of phenomena, and you will reach your essence, your divine nature, which is forever loving nature. When you